Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. It has been forever since I have filmed. I apologize for being MIA. I have been a busy bee. We have moved homes and then been in the midst of selling my other house, and then we went to New York for Thanksgiving. So I'm just so happy to be back. I feel so behind. So today what I thought I would do is do a little chatty get ready with me, kind of show you some of the things that I have been loving lately, as well as some, a little bit of a haul from New York, just some things that I have picked up. I did a good job with purging my other home and then realizing that I've been missing some things. So of course I had to do a little shopping. So I'm going to be kind of just doing a little get ready with you, showing you some of the products that I've been loving lately, some of the things that I have hauled. So if you are interested in having a little catch up together, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I am so excited to be filming. I have missed all of you and I am playing catch up. I have so much fun stuff sitting here, and I thought today we would just take a little time, do a little get ready with me, very casual. I have some awesome products that I've been loving lately. I have picked up some new goodies. I've been to New York City for Thanksgiving. To be honest, I've been feeling very overwhelmed and behind, and the best way to get rid of that is just to dive in, do a little get ready with me, kind of do a little catch up, and just kind of rock and roll with some content. And if you haven't been watching my channel for a while, I have recently moved into a new home. Forgot how hard it is to move. I've also been getting my other home ready to sell, which is going live today. So I feel like I can take a deep breath. It's out of my hands, and we have just been kind of easing in to getting organized with this new house. So don't worry, the background may change. I'm just kind of playing around a little bit, but let's go ahead. I have been absolutely loving my G Beauty. This is, you've heard me talk about it before, but I like this brand. This is the Prime Skin, and I have just recently come back from New York. So we are we're gonna do a little look using the things that I took. So I like to start with the G Beauty. This is the Lift and Firm Pre-Makeup Primer. This basically makes your skin look amazing. So I'm going to take a couple of pumps of that, and then I'm using the G Beauty Multi-Skin Brush, and this just feels so amazing. So I had discovered this brand a few years back when I went to a conference in Miami, and they have a store there, and I just absolutely love the whole G Beauty crew. It's like the mom and the sisters, and they're all beautiful and amazing. So kind of glad that they are getting a little bit more popular because I had so much fun in their actual store. Okay, I'm hoping that everyone had a fabulous Thanksgiving. We had the best time in New York City. We stayed in a kind of boutique hotel in Soho. We had such a great time spending Thanksgiving with my son's girlfriend's family. So kind of a special event for all of us. They are so cute, and they just moved in together in Carroll Gardens, and so we got to see their new apartment, and it was just a really special holiday. Of course, we did some fun stuff. And of course, we did some shopping. It was Black Friday when we were there. And I'm going to go ahead and put on my Prime Time. I just picked this one up in the shade 2. I believe I also have shades 3 and 4, but because we're coming into the winter months, I decided to pick up 2, which is going to be a little bit lighter, but kind of seems perfect for this time of year. I freaking love this Prime Time. It's sheer coverage, but it's hydrating. It makes your skin just look so healthy and beautiful. And I definitely need some makeups. So I have been unboxing this house, but I have to be honest, I'm trying to be organized with my makeup this time around, and I'm still unpacking because I'm trying to just, put things in places and be more organized for the new year. I generally put the Prime Time on just with my fingertips, but you can totally use this awesome, this is the G Beauty base brush. It's super soft here. I just love this. It's super hydrating. It just sort of smooths out my skin. And then if I want more coverage, I come in with their, I forget what this is called. It's like a stick foundation. I think it's kind of like a multi-coverage, but I love this because then I can kind of come in where I need it, and then they have the brightening concealer that I love. So I have this in the shade 3. G Beauty has an awesome reference guide on their website. So if you use 2 in Prime Time, then it tells you which color to use in the stick as well as the concealer. Also, you can send in a picture and then they will also match you. So that's been helpful. I think I did that the first time. They'll even get on with you virtually. So I'm just going to put a little extra coverage here with this, and I love this one, but I love stick foundations. I feel like they sink into the skin and just look kind of nice. So doing the full Monty here this morning. Okay, feeling better already, getting a little, evening out of the skin. I'm going to come in with the G Beauty Brightening Concealer, and I love this because it's thin in nature, so I just feel like it brightens up, but it doesn't age me per se. That's another thing I like about the G Beauty family is they embrace aging, but gracefully, and I just love it. I love watching them. So if you are not familiar with G Beauty, definitely a brand to check out, and this is just so easy to travel with their whole complexion set here. And I'm just going to go ahead, tap that in. It's so hydrating. So nice little brightening, and I'm in the shade 2 in the brightening concealer. Oh my gosh, I have so much to share with you. Today, I'm just going to kind of breeze through some of the things that I've been loving lately that I haven't been able to demonstrate yet, but wanted to quickly give a shout out to some skincare that I've been loving. This is from Autour, and that is the Superlative. They have a whole new line that's in these beautiful white bottles, and if you are like myself and you want your skin to kind of be lifted and firmed, you are aging and you are feeling some of the gravity effects, I am freaking in love with this whole line. I have been incorporating the Superlative Serum B, this guy, the Superlative Sculpting Concentrate, and honestly this stuff you can actually feel it firming, and also then the Superlative Cream Voyage. You guys, I know this is an investment. Autour's a pricey brand, but I swear by its effectiveness, and So I'm freaking so impressed by this line that they just came out, but this is not something I travel with just because it is, you know, doesn't make it the best. I actually travel with the more affordable line, which is Prequel, which is another brand that I'm just completely impressed with. And so I will post up a picture, but I freaking love the Prequel as well. I do a little mix of products between like affordable and then some key select investment skincare pieces. And I have to say, and that new Auteur line is crazy good. And I will do a new updated skincare routine where I show you sort of the affordable skincare products I use, and then bringing in some of my more investment. So that is on the list. I'm just glad to be back and actually filming. I'm so excited. I've missed you all so much. Okay, that was sort of my go-to complexion products. And then I finally picked up this Sarah Creel. This is the Lip Grip Line Filler. I don't know why I didn't pick this up before. As many of you know, I love the Sarah Creel, the Adults Are Talking balm. That's like my absolute favorite in clarity. But this is gonna just fill in all my wrinkles in my lips here, and I just have been loving it. So this is a new love from Sarah Creel. I did pick up some of the Victoria Beckham brushes when they were on sale, so I have those, but I also have the Refer brushes, the like little holiday special that are just freaking amazing. I've been so impressed. I absolutely love Refer brushes, and I have the little eye set as well as the Shoto 5. This is such a good brush. Refer just makes the best stuff ever. So I'm just going to be mentioning things as I go. Now, I have been loving this MPH. This is the sort of like underpainting set. I didn't do the underpainting today, but I am going to use the bronzer shade. But I have been using this and really enjoying it. I did buy the brush with it, and I really think it is great. So when I want a little bit more sculpting, you also can use these products. You know, you don't have to do the underpainting. I can do a little sculpting. We'll go ahead and use a little sculpting on top of the foundation here. But I just have been loving this whole little palette here. So let's go ahead and sculpt out a little bit of cheekbones here. And this has been one of these like products that I've been, you know, pleasantly surprised by and have been using. So pulling that out, we'll just warm up a little bit of this skin. And I would love to hear how all of you are doing. I hope your Thanksgiving was wonderful. And I'm so excited. My whole family and my son's girlfriend are coming home for Christmas. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take some of the contour shade, and I'm actually going to put that kind of, you know, use that here and use this as a little contour in my eyes here. Just a little slight contour, and then I'm going to come in with the cream bronzer shade, this top one here, and we'll just put a little bit of that cream bronzer. I just think this is a cool concept, and when I'm doing a little extra, I will totally do the underpainting. That's been one of these products that kind of surprised me because I kind of bought it and wasn't sure if I would actually use it, but I do, so that's kind of fun. And we're just doing kind of a quick, easy get ready with me, playing with some stuff because I have some really cute clothes and shoes that I want to share with you. Okay, another product that I have fallen in love with is the Baby Blade in Taupe from Victoria Beckham. I know this is just an eyebrow pencil, but I absolutely love it. And many of you, I don't do my brows necessarily on camera because I'm not the best at them, but I did want to tell you kind of this is my new go-to. I picked this up and I was like, oh, you know what? I really like this one, and I just focus on filling, first kind of the tail that is thinning out, and then I will go through. But I love this taupe color is dark enough. I have darker brows, but I don't necessarily want to make them too dark because my hair is lighter, but it's just like the perfect, it has like a nice little thin, I can kind of get in there and perfect my brows, and then I just take this and it just looks super natural. So love my little baby blade. Glad I finally picked that up. And then I'm still loving the Armani, the Fluid Sheer. This is in number 11. Traveled with this, cannot get enough of it. It is just the perfect sort of bronzer, blush, and highlighter all in one. And when you're wanting to do quick makeup, I just think this one looks so good. Very natural. You can even kind of use this on your eyes. When I was traveling and it was doing quick makeup, I would kind of just put this, kind of on my eyes and cheeks. I just think it is such a versatile product. Absolutely love it. And because we're playing catch up, you all need to let me know, what have I missed? Is there things that I need to be picking up? I've been, buying a lot of stuff for my new home, some rugs, and, wanting to get it all decorated. I showed you some of my bedding that I had been picking up, and I've just been having so much fun working on the house. You know how you go through a phase of doing that, and then once it's fixed up, then you tend to kind of focus on life, which I'm excited for, to kind of get back into a routine of filming and working. Okay, kind of livening up the complexion. And then for a quick, easy eye, I'm obsessed with this, the RMS Beauty, the eye lights. This one's in Strobe. I freaking love this shade. It is like the best taupey color, and these just look so beautiful on the eyes. They're easy to use, but they give a little bit of reflection, and this color just like screams everything I love in a shadow so much. You can use your finger or you can use a brush. I generally start with just a little bit of the pigment on my finger, and then I use a brush. I don't know if you can see that, but it's so freaking gorgeous. It just gives a little bit of reflection on the eyes, and it looks like you have spent some time on your eye makeup when literally it's 2 seconds. And I'm going to use my Victoria Beckham brush here just to kind of, smudge it around before it dries down, and then you can build these up. But I just think they are so pretty. I think Strobe is the perfect everyday color, but you can just glam it up. It just gives my eyes a little reflection. Sometimes I'll put a little bronzer in my crease if I want to, but for easy one and done eyes, these highlights are just perfection. I've been having kind of a little love affair with my RMS Beauty products too. So I was just unpacking Some of them, I'm still unpacking makeup. That's how much makeup I have. It's crazy. One of the things I've been doing, I purged so much before we moved, clothes and all that stuff. And so, because I purged so much, a few things, I'm like, oh my gosh, I, got rid of half of my jeans. So I've had to pick up some new coats, some new jeans, some sneakers and such. So I'm laughing. I'm starting to already refill my closet, but with good stuff. And I want to share some of those with you that I've just been so in love with and so impressed with. So, little strobe on the eyes. I just think that is so pretty. What I'm going to do now is take a little bit of my favorite bronzer from Farrah Homedy. I absolutely love this bronzer, and this one's in Lumen or Lumine. And just going to take a little bit of the bronzer shade and just do a little definition. So a little bit of warmth with that cooler taupe, I always think looks pretty. Okay, then Sarah Creel came out with a new eyeliner in Twilight Smoke, which is just the most gorgeous pewter, like it has some shimmer in it. I freaking love it. And you can just use this for your eye look as well. It pairs really well with this, which one was that again? Topaz, with my highlights from RMS. This one in Strobe. But it's kind of like the most complimentary eye, but you can just use this and it's just so pretty. So what I like to do is kind of go a little thicker up on my top lash line. I'm going to go in near the lashes as well, but I have just absolutely been loving this shade so much. It just pops the eyes. It's just such a beautiful eyeliner. And these eyeliners are creamy, super long lasting, and just sort of perfect. I love them. They definitely rival my Victoria Beckham, and I like both of them, to be honest. I was like, someone was asking which one's better, and I'm like, they're kind of both amazing and a little bit different as well. And I just love it. One has a sponge and the other has kind of a brush, so you can be a little precise here. I'm just kind of lifting at the end, and then I use whatever's on the brush and I just sort of use that for underneath, because I don't generally line underneath my eyes, but I do like to connect everything. Like I want it to look cohesive, and I just feel like that color sort of pops my eyes. I think it's going to be beautiful, like universal color. So beautiful. So I highly recommend this. And again, I'm kind of building up on purpose because then I'm smudging it out. So I'm kind of using it like a little bit of a deeper, eyeshadow. But these are so good. And I just, again, you can get a lot of pow just from a little one shadow and eyeliner and have an impactful eye. But if you're in a hurry, easy to use. And then gonna slap on my Chantecaille Faux Cils Longest Lash Mascara. Still my OG, and I will go put this on really quick, and then we'll slap on a lip, and then I have some fun kind of clothing items to share with you. And feel like a human, have my mascara on, and have a couple fun lip combos. Andrea Ali made me buy the banana colored Prada lip balm, and it was hilarious because I already have one of these. I think I might have the blue one. I don't know. Anyways, she put this on one of her stories and I was like, I've got to like order this for same day delivery. That's how much I loved it. And what I'm going to do real quick is line my lips with the Makeup Forever, and this one is in the, Wherever Walnut shade. And what I saw on Sephora the other day is they have a little mini set of these with all of the most popular colors. I'm thinking of ordering that today. I think it would make a cute little kind of stocking present for yourself. But I'm just going to line my lips just a little overline here. These are just like really good, kind of firm but creamy lip liners. And I like this Wherever Walnut shade, just tends to give me a little bit of definition. On the lips, I'm noticing how the G Beauty Brightening Concealer, I love it, a little bit of brightness. And then putting this on, it is truly the best and I cannot get enough of it. So I took this to New York with me and then I had to buy one for my daughter because she's like, "Woo, this is so good." I was like, it is the absolute best. It's sort of this, I want to say peachy, kind of has a little shimmer in it. It just makes your lips look fantastic. I generally just wear it on its own without the lip liner, but kind of wanted to show you like a little bit of this definition. So this is like combo number one. Absolutely love. And then Sarah Creel came out with a new one of her lip glosses, which is like one of my favorite colors. I just think it is so gorgeous. Look at this. This is like right up my alley. So pretty. So if you are somebody who likes a little bit more of the pinky tones, I actually like both, then you're going to want to check out this one. And it is called Don't Wait Up. Is that like the best shade ever? Okay, let me put this on. I absolutely think this is so darn pretty. And I just think it's such a perfect tone here. And I'm kind of doing a cool toned look today. So if you haven't tried these glosses, they are so good. They are not sticky or anything like that, but they have enough heft, if that makes sense. I like something with I don't like them too thick, but I don't like them too thin either. And it gives you the perfect amount of gloss. They feel amazing. They feel like they're good for your lips is what I would tell you. I feel like they're luxe too. And how beautiful is this shade right here? So darn good. So just been having fun. Couple favorites recently. Go to lip products. I cannot recommend these enough. I would say if you like more of a peachy tone, go with this banana colored. Oh, so good. If you are looking for a shimmery, beautiful gloss that's in these softer rose pink tones, I would say this to me is like pink champagne. I love it. I think it's so pretty. Okay, so this has just been sort of my quick go-to makeup. Wanted to mention a few things that I've just been loving. I've tried the new Chris McMillan, his new launch of hair products. I have to give a shout out. I'm obsessed with the Glassy Smooth Blow Dry Spray. This freaking makes your hair so soft. I love it. Almost so soft that, you almost need, I picked up the dry texture spray as well. Love that product. But this just makes your hair so soft and silky. I've just been so impressed. And then the Major Hairspray. This might be one of my favorite hairsprays ever. I was laughing because I've never been a hairspray girl, and all of a sudden I'm like, this is what you need. You got to finish your hair with hairspray to get rid of the little flyaways, and this is just so good. It almost makes my hair like shiny, and it smells good. It's just like a really good kind of flexible, like I'd say it's not crunchy. I think that's what I always thought hairspray was, crunchy, and I never liked it. But if you're trying to infuse, you know, a little volume into your hair, a little shine, I just think this is one of the best ever. And just wanted to do a little shout out. Been really super impressed with the Chris McMillan launch. Not surprised. This is, you know, Jennifer Aniston's hairstylist forever. So love this. And then we're going to get into some fun clothes because I've been having a little bit of fun picking up some stuff on sale. So first I want to show you this precious sweater. Now this was actually sent to me and I was just blown away by the quality. This is the Revella Cashmere cardigan, and is this just the most precious cardigan? Number one, it is the softest, really super nice quality cashmere. As many of you know, if you've been watching my channel, a little bit of a cashmere girl. I love the button details on this. It's like screams elegance to me. Makes me feel a little bit more put together. It's so pretty. I think this would be gorgeous during the holidays, and I just wanted to give a little shout out because I feel like this is a flattering piece, but that it looks like, you know, a little bit festive. It comes in gorgeous colors. I went with this soft kind of heather gray color just because I thought it was super pretty. So wanted to share that with you. Absolutely love it. Then, as you know, I absolutely love the brand Nation Los Angeles, and I've got a few sweaters that are must get. I love this charcoal cardigan right here. This is so soft. It's like a little soft yarn, kind of heathered charcoal cardigan, and it has the cutest little buttons here. So I love wearing this with my denim. I generally wear like a little, you know, cami underneath here. It is so darn cute. I think this would be an amazing gift. I do think sweaters are always a good gift, but I'm a sweater girl, so could be wrong. And then I love this red sweater right here. This screams the holidays. But what I always say about Nation Los Angeles, one of the reason I love it so much is that it's like classic with a feminine twist. And this sweater has just a very slight puff here. I wore this when I was in New York for Thanksgiving, and I just think it is so cute. It was festive, but it wasn't too much, and I just thought this was such a good little piece for the holidays. It does come in other colors, but again, it's super soft. Absolutely love Nation Los Angeles. And then my most worn sweater. Every time I wear this, I get a compliment. And this is this striped sweater. How cute is this? It has the most fun, like the little sleeve details here is absolutely so darn cute. I love it so much. And this one comes in another color. I'm thinking of getting it. It's kind of like a burgundy stripe, or there's another color of this, but I love this classic little blue and white. But literally, if you are looking for soft, comfy sweaters with like just little cute details here, Nation Los Angeles is the brand. I just, love it so much. And again, every time I wear this, I get asked where I picked up this sweater, get a compliment. It is that cute, and it looks super cute with your denim. Okay, so I purged all my clothes before I moved, and I literally gave away like I would want to say 3/4 of my jeans that had just been sitting in there, had kind of been out of date, I would say, kind of dated. And so I purged them, and then I realized like I moved over with just a few pair of denim, and then I kind of needed to get a few more. Probably not, but I did. And when I was in New York with my daughter, we were staying kind of in Soho area, and there's this very cool brand here. It's called Still Here, and this is from New York. This is the brand. They have a jean that's super popular that's kind of ties that my daughter already picked up. Those are super long. I'm just going to throw out all the trendy jeans that you need to pick up from Still Here is the everyday. They're super cute. They're kind of baggy jeans. I swear every New Yorker was wearing them. They have the one that ties at the front, so I'll list those as well. But for myself, I am shorter. I have problems with, super long jeans. I have short legs. The woman in the store suggested that I try on these Tate jeans and in the Bruce wash. And so I have to tell you, I absolutely love these. It was funny. I bought them for my daughter. She got the everyday jeans, but then I was still on the fence. And so then I was online and I found them on sale at Shopbop. And so one thing is, these are no stretch. These are like 100% cotton denim, like, no stretch in them. So they suggest going up a size, and I did. So I picked these up in a size 27. I generally wear a 26 in jeans. If it is boyfriend style or super baggy, I can get away with a 25. So I had to pick up a 27 in these, but they are so cute. Now these are going to be a kind of straight leg. They'd probably be considered a little more like skinny leg in today's world because everything's so wide. But if you were looking for like a classic, slightly higher rise, I generally like a mid-rise jean. So I would say slightly high waist, but just like a fantastic. I loved the wash of these. And then for myself, so on tall people, these are going to be cropped. On myself, they are like perfect length, and they're just a really good jean. So although I didn't get the hip ones, these ones were complimentary, and the people in the store in Soho were super sweet. I wasn't, everybody was like super hip in there, so I felt a little out of place. But I'm glad that I came home and picked these up. I also picked up a new pair of mother jeans that are so comfortable. They're called the Newbie. Again, this is going to be sort of an ankle length jean. These are it. I'm just going to show you my butt. The little mother jeans here. They're just so classic. These ones are finished. They're not a raw edge. They're just so comfortable. They're part of the superior mother denim, so they're just like super soft. They do give a little bit. I just picked it up in my regular size, a 26. They're a little roomy, but they're meant to be. I just love them. It was kind of a new style, and I absolutely have to tell you, I was wearing those all throughout New York. So comfortable. And then I did go in to a very cool store in Brooklyn, and they had all the cool brands, and they had the Nelly Lowton, the Kala jeans. They didn't have them in my size. It was like either too tight or too big, but I did find them. They happened to be on sale on Black Friday. I did order them, and again, they were just like the perfect classic jean, and those are showing up today. And again, these are 100% cotton jeans, so there's not like stretch in them. These are kind of just like really nice jeans that you can wear everywhere. So I will give you a little heads up, kind of show you those once I get them in the house. They're showing up today. I'm so excited, hoping that they fit. They run a little bit like I would size up in those as well, kind of like the still here. They're going to kind of, the woman described that they're going to kind of mold to your body. She was trying to get me to go into the tighter one, but I knew myself. I was like, she's like, they're going to give and mold, but I just could not go with the smaller size. I just felt too tight on me. I'm a little bit older. I just don't need to be, doing that. Okay, so where I have moved is a little bit more hilly and more terrain, and I just noticed that the ladies over here kind of wear things a little bit more sporty. I can see why. I'm really close to Forest Park, which is this amazing park where you can go hiking every day. So I've just been loving my new neighborhood, but feeling like I needed to upgrade some of my kind of athleisure wear or cozy wear, and I picked up this amazing little colorful fleece from Free People. These are a classic. I just love the, basically the color block story of this, kind of this plum color. It is so soft and cozy. And what I would tell you is that I think this would make a great gift. My daughter would love one of these. It is a little bit of cropped, but because it's Free People, I usually always get an extra small in there. Everything's oversized there. So got this in an extra small. If you don't want it quite because it is cropped, you could go up a size. It's meant to be roomy and comfy, but I have just been wearing this non-stop. I just love it. Love a good fleece and wanted to recommend this one because I think it would make a great gift. Now, speaking of Free People, I could not resist this puffer. This is the cutest puffer I've ever seen. It is kind of this plaid check. They come in two colors. I think this one was called the tan combo, and then they have the cutest one in green, which literally I kind of wanted to buy both of them. That's how much I loved it. We're definitely into puffer season here. But you guys, this is the party of one puffer. And it's again Free People, oversized. So I bought it in an extra small. These are just so cute. It's got a hood. I live in the Pacific Northwest, but this one is actually pretty darn warm. I've bought other Free People puffers that are cute, but I wouldn't say they're like premium warmth. So just want to know they're more of a fashion brand, but this one happens to be so warm. I mean, literally it is so cute, and the green one is so adorable. I'm going to flash it up here for you because I literally, if it goes on sale, I might have to buy it. That's how cute it is. But I've been loving this. Again, this is one of these jackets. Every time I wear it out in the world, I get a compliment and asked where I got it. It's just cute. It's a bit oversized, but isn't that adorable? Love it. And again, I was purging all of my, ratty coats and sweaters and jeans that I haven't worn in a year. So of course now I'm filling in the blanks, but felt good to kind of clean and then I got an early Christmas present from my husband. When we were in New York, my husband is a Billy Reid fan. If you're not familiar with that brand, you might want to check it out. My husband absolutely loves it. It's a Southern brand, I believe, from Florence, Alabama, but they've got stores like in New Orleans, all over, and New York. So we actually went to the Billy Reid store in the Village, and I literally took a beeline to this chartreuse long coat. I've been looking for something like this, but kind of a statement coat. And this was just such a good find. So it was so funny because the salesperson, I literally went, I put it on. He was like, "You're not leaving the store without this. It's perfect for you." And I was like, does everybody think I can carry off this chartreuse color? But you know what? even if it isn't one of my colors. I love it. I think it is fantastic. It is such a beautiful jacket, and Billy Reed just has like all the really nice, beautiful details. Again, that's a brand to check out. They do sell women's things as well. Usually it's sort of like formal. I'm kind of a casual girl, but I have been looking for a statement coat, and this is it. I absolutely love it. It fit to a T, and I just was so appreciative. My husband was like, I'm getting you this for Christmas. I think it is fantastic. Early present. I love it. But they sell this. It's so elegant. And I got this in a size extra small. It comes in sizes like extra, extra small, extra small, and small. I had kind of wished I could try on the small, but to be honest, I'm a little broad through the shoulders, but I think the body would be a little bit bigger in the small. So the day that I was trying it on, I was wearing like an extra bulky sweater. So I felt like, uh-oh. But since I've come home and put it on like the way that I would wear it around here, it fits perfectly. So wanted to mention this because I'm thrilled with this gift. I think this would be a beautiful gift for others as well. Just such beautiful quality, and absolutely love this coat. And then as far as some super soft, comfy sweats, if you are familiar with Aviator Nation, this is kind of a California kind of born brand, basically in Venice. My daughter, who lives in LA, has been all over this, and I always was like, what's the big deal? Why is it so expensive? It's sort of expensive because it's like super soft. It's kind of the most comfy, loungewear you can get, but they were having their Black Friday sale, and I got this palm green, this sweatshirt. Love it. It's so comfortable, along with the sweatpants. Aviator Nation. This is kind of a joke in my family because this is what they all want for Christmas, is just these like super soft sweatpants for, the kind of before. I always do pajamas the night before Christmas. And, I'd always get cute matching pajamas that no one would wear. So last year I actually picked up everybody a pair of sweatpants and a t-shirt from Aviator Nation, and everybody loved it. So I did the same for my husband and my son. I got them some soft sweats. And then for my daughter, she was specific and wanted a Skims set. So instead of doing the traditional kind of Christmas colors, I'm just getting them things that I know they will actually wear beyond. But have to tell you, such a little cozy little sweat set. Love it. And then I do have some shoes that I have to tell you. And then before we left for New York, my daughter had flown in to see our new house so that we could all fly out to New York together. And we were at Anthropologie, and they were having like a 30% off sale, and I've always wanted to try the Golas, and I was sort of like, I kind of want some sneakers I can wear around New York that are a little bit not like athletic, but are comfortable. And my daughter loves the Adidas Sambas. I know it's a thing, but those are very uncomfortable for me. I love the way they look, but I don't like the way they feel. And I have to tell you, these Golas are like so cute. They are so comfortable. I wore these every single day. We were averaging 20,000 steps plus a day, and these are the only shoes that I wore. So I have to tell you, they are so cute. They come in so many fun colors. I actually ordered the leopard pair because they were on sale at Anthropologie for $77. And then they also had like a mocha color, but I highly recommend if you are looking for a stylish little sneaker. The Golas are the way to go. I've been so thrilled. I think they're kind of chic looking, and as far as comfort, so comfy. I love them. And I purged all my sneakers, and since it's a little bit more of a hiking terrain, I needed some sneakers with some tread. And you guys, I have had my eyes on these for a while. These are the Flower Mountain sneakers here. Number one, I've seen these for a while. These are not cheap. That is because these are like, they have like a cork insert. They're sort of like, I want to say like orthopedic shoes. They're kind of like Birkenstock sneakers. That's what I would say, is that they're going to mold to your feet. And my husband actually picked up a pair at a store locally. And then I was like, oh, if you're going to get them, I'm going to go ahead and order my fun, colorful ones. And these are just fantastic. Now, again, I'm living in a more, my driveway is super steep. But again, I'm now living like in a hilly area where I'm needing, a little bit more like tread so I don't kill myself kind of on the, I have a very steep driveway and such. So I thought these are fantastic. These showed up after I left. Otherwise, I would have been wearing these around New York as well. But I just think these are so cute, so fun. I do think these would make a fun gift for kind of your athletic friends. I just feel like, they're kind of a little bit of a splurge. But so far, I have to say, my feet feel super comfortable. I think they're fun. They have some really cute color stories, and just having a little fun with some sneakers. Okay, I'm quickly going to end with some perfume. Nordstrom had a sale on their perfume, like 15% off. Bloomingdale's is now doing the same thing, and I'm obsessed with this new Byredo Casablanca Lily. This is the 2025 version. So I have wanted to buy Casablanca Lily for quite some time. I love it so much. This is a honeyed floral scent. It is gorgeous. It is truly stunning. It is gorgeous. It is an expensive X-straight version, but the original one that I had tried several times and never bought was because it kind of went poof on my skin, and for an X-straight I was kind of like, I need it to last a bit longer. And then they reformulated this, and it has some plum and freesia in here. To me, I love to describe this as the best honeyed bouquet of flowers. There is just something that feels like me when I wear this. This is for all of my white floral lovers. This has got gardenia in here, beautiful tuberose. It's got a plum note in here, and then this beautiful sweet honey. I just love it so much. And then it's got some Brazilian rosewood. So to me, this has a little bit of woodiness that tones down, making this just like a white floral explosion. Just super captivating, very feminine fragrance. I cannot recommend this enough. It is expensive. You get a lot more. They changed up the bottle and you get a lot more perfume in here, but I don't know if I would have purchased it if it wasn't on sale. So right now I know that Bloomingdale's is having a 15% off, and I think this would make a gorgeous, gorgeous gift for any of your perfume lovers that prefer a little bit more feminine, slightly sweet honeyed floral bouquet. I think they would love it. It is just absolutely stunning. I cannot get enough of it. And then I'm so excited to share with you the new perfume from, this is one of these brands I absolutely love. This is the Maison d'Eau. You have heard me talk about Noisette, and now they have come out with I Dream, which is their take on vanilla, which is going to be not what you expect from a vanilla perfume. This scent just smells like amazing from just like the first little sniff right here. This just showed up. So I was like, So if you're familiar with this brand, this is all, it has like almost this horsey aesthetic to it. This is a very niche brand. They often have like notes of carrot seed or hay in their fragrances. I really find them to be complex and beautiful. There's so many of them that I like. So if you are somebody who wants, like you do want a vanilla, but kind of not the traditional vanilla, you want something that's a little bit more complex and interesting, I think you might find it in IDYL. This has notes of clary sage, cypress, and carrot seed. So there's this earthiness to it. It really does. It has this like outdoor feel is what I would say. Is it's got that earthiness. I love like the aromatic touch in here. In the middle notes, it's got leather, a milky accord, and then some floral notes in here. This is like a stunner. That's what I would tell you. And then in the base note, it's got frankincense, vanilla, and moss. So this is exactly what I would think that their vanilla, their take on vanilla would be. It would have sort of this, like as if I am going to, an outdoor stable where I'm going to smell some earthiness from the horses and the hay and those kind of things. And then that leather note in here is kind of like a nice, I want to say suede kind of note in here. You definitely smell the vanilla, but this is not a gourmand. I would call this more of an aromatic vanilla. It's complex, it's sexy. That's what I kind of think of this as, more of a sexy vanilla, not cake or sugary at all. I love it. So that's what I'm putting on today. I'll do more of a full in-depth review, but I just wanted to mention this because I also think this would be an amazing gift. I love the aesthetic of this brand. It's just kind of a cool gift. I love the way it comes packaged, and I was so excited to give a try to that vanilla. It is exactly, it's funny because I find her to have kind of this mysterious, kind of chic, a little slightly edginess to her perfumes. And I feel like this is the perfect kind of edgy vanilla is what I would say. So loving that as well. Okay, a little catch up. I have missed you all so much, but I am back. I'm going to be just starting to film. I'll give you some fun house tours as I'm getting rooms done. But thank you so much for sticking with me while I have been out of the box. I hope you all are doing well. I cannot wait to connect with you online, and I will be back with another video very soon.